Welcome. Tonight, you do not need to carry tomorrow with you. Not right now. Not while you rest. The plans can wait. The questions can wait. The responsibilities can wait. For now, there is only this moment, the comfort of your bed, the gentle sound around you, and the opportunity to simply let go. Take a slow breath in and let it leave comfortably. Nothing needs to be forced. Nothing needs to be controlled. Nothing needs to be solved. Allow your shoulders to soften. Allow your jaw to loosen. Allow the muscles around your eyes to become calm and still. You have done enough for today. You have thought enough for today. You have carried enough for today. Now, you are allowed to rest. Sometimes the mind likes to travel ahead, into tomorrow, into next week, into problems that have not even arrived yet. That is simply what minds do. They try to help. They try to prepare. They try to protect. But tonight, your mind can take a break, just for a little while. Tomorrow will still be there. Everything that needs your attention will still be there. Nothing important will be lost by allowing yourself to sleep. In fact, rest may be the most helpful thing you can do. For now, imagine placing tomorrow gently on a shelf, not throwing it away, not ignoring it, simply setting it down for the night, knowing it will be there when you need it. And as you set it down, you may notice a small feeling of relief, a little less pressure, a little less effort, a little more space to rest, to breathe, and to let yourself drift, one calm breath at a time, while the rain continues softly in the background and the night grows quieter around you. As you continue to rest, you may become aware of how good it feels to not be responsible for everything for a little while. There is nothing to organize, nothing to plan, nothing to prepare. This moment asks nothing from you. You do not need to be productive. You do not need to be efficient. You do not need to have the answers. You can simply be here, breathing slowly, resting comfortably, allowing the night to hold you. Many people carry tomorrow, long before it arrives. They carry conversations, responsibilities, deadlines, expectations, all before sleep has even begun. But tonight, you can choose something different. You can allow tomorrow to remain tomorrow. There is no benefit in living through it twice. You do not need to rehearse every conversation. You do not need to imagine every outcome. You do not need to solve problems that do not yet exist. You can trust yourself to handle tomorrow when tomorrow arrives, just as you have handled so many days before. Think of all the days that once seemed difficult, days you worried about, days you prepared for, days that eventually came and then passed. You found your way through them, one step at a time, just as you always do. And tomorrow will be no different. You do not need the whole plan tonight. You only need rest, because a rested mind can see more clearly. A rested mind can move more gently. A rested mind can carry less weight. So allow yourself to put that weight down. For now, allow your breathing to become a little slower, a little softer, a little easier. And with each gentle breath, feel yourself drifting further from tomorrow and deeper into this peaceful night where nothing is required and everything can wait until morning. As you rest here, you may notice that tomorrow feels a little further away, a little less urgent, a little less demanding, and that is perfectly okay, because right now, you are exactly where you need to be, resting, breathing, allowing yourself to slow down. The mind often believes that if it keeps thinking, it will somehow create certainty. If it keeps planning, it will somehow create control. But certainty is not required tonight, and control is not required tonight. Only rest, only comfort, only this gentle moment. You do not need to know exactly how tomorrow will unfold. No one ever truly does. Life has a way of revealing itself, one moment at a time, one step at a time, and you have always found your way forward, even when things felt uncertain, even when answers were not immediately available, even when you doubted yourself. You still moved forward. You still found a way. You still reached the other side. So tonight, you can trust that same part of yourself, the part that has carried you through so many days, the part that knows how to cope, the part that knows how to adapt, the part that does not need to stay awake all night. In order to be ready, you are more capable than your worries suggest. You are stronger than your doubts sometimes allow you to see. And because of that, you can release the need to keep watch over tomorrow. For now, you can allow the future to take care of itself, just for a few hours, just for this night. Notice the feeling of the bed beneath you, supporting you completely. Notice the comfort of not having to do anything, not having to fix anything, not having to decide anything. Simply resting, simply breathing, simply allowing yourself to drift a little deeper with every passing moment as the rain continues softly and the night remains calm and peaceful around you. And now, as your body becomes heavier and more relaxed, you may begin to notice a growing sense of safety. Nothing is expected of you here. Nothing is required. Nothing needs your attention. For these quiet moments, you are free. Free from responsibilities. Free from expectations. Free from the need to figure everything out. The night asks very little, only that you rest, only that you allow yourself to become comfortable. Many worries begin with the feeling that something must be done, right now, immediately, before sleep can happen. But tonight, you can release that feeling. You can allow yourself to be completely off duty for a while. Imagine a gentle distance growing between you and anything that feels heavy, not pushing it away, not fighting it, simply allowing it to move a little further away with each slow breath, a little further, a little quieter, a little less important, until it becomes part of the background, like a distant sound, barely noticeable, barely needing your attention. You are here, in this bed, in this moment, safe enough to rest, safe enough to slow down, safe enough to let your mind become quiet. Notice how your breathing continues naturally, without effort. Notice how your body already knows how to relax, without instructions, without work, without trying. Sleep is not something you create. Sleep is something you allow. And every minute that passes, you are allowing a little more, allowing your muscles to soften, allowing your thoughts to settle, allowing the night to gently carry you towards deeper rest. And if a thought about tomorrow appears, you can simply smile at it. and let it drift away again, knowing there will be time for all of that later, but not now. Now there is only comfort, only stillness, only the gentle rhythm of rest. And now there is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, nothing left to prepare for. The day is behind you. Tomorrow is waiting patiently, and this moment belongs entirely to rest. Allow yourself to settle even deeper into the comfort beneath you, feeling supported, feeling comfortable, feeling safe. There is no need to think ahead, no need to look for answers, no need to search for solutions. Everything can wait. Everything can wait until morning. And as you continue resting, you may notice that thoughts are beginning to feel slower, further apart, less important, like clouds drifting quietly across a night sky, appearing and then disappearing, without effort, without attention, without concern. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to understand them. You do not need to hold on to them. You can simply let them pass, one after another, as your body becomes heavier and your mind becomes quieter, breathing in and breathing out, comfortably, naturally, effortlessly, allowing yourself to drift a little deeper with each passing moment. The rain continues softly, steady, gentle, predictable, the kind of sound that asks nothing from you, the kind of sound that allows the mind to rest. And perhaps, as you listen, you can imagine yourself in a peaceful place, a place where there are no demands, no deadlines, no responsibilities, just calm, just comfort, just stillness. Nothing needs your attention here. Nothing needs your energy. Nothing needs your effort. You can simply rest, simply breathe, simply allow. And if your mind wanders, that is perfectly okay. You can gently return to the sound of the rain, to the feeling of comfort, to the softness of this moment, again and again and again. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to become, nothing you need to achieve. For now, you are enough, just as you are, resting quietly, breathing softly, allowing sleep to come closer, moment by moment, without effort, without expectation, without hurry, just drifting, gently drifting into deeper and deeper rest. As the night grows quieter, you can allow yourself to drift even further, away from thinking and closer to resting. There is something comforting about not needing to know what comes next, not needing to solve what has not yet happened, not needing to carry the weight of tomorrow into this peaceful night. The future can wait just for a little while, and as it waits, you can rest more deeply, more comfortably, more completely. The rain continues, steady and gentle, without effort, without urgency, simply falling, moment after moment, just as your breathing continues, naturally, without effort, without concern. Your body knows how to rest, your mind knows how to settle, and sleep knows how to arrive. You do not need to help it. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to force it. You can simply allow. Allow your thoughts to become softer. Allow your awareness to become lighter. Allow the night to carry you a little deeper and a little deeper still, as everything slows and softens and becomes calm. There is nothing important to remember, Nothing important to hold on to. Nothing important to figure out. Only this breath. Only this moment. Only this gentle feeling of comfort and rest and quiet. Drifting, floating, softly moving towards sleep, with the rain beside you and the night around you. Calm, peaceful, and still. And now, there is even less to do, even less to think about, even less to carry. The night is taking care of everything, holding everything gently, until morning. You can imagine each thought becoming lighter, like a leaf, floating slowly on a stream. No effort, no destination, simply drifting, further and further away. One thought, then another, all gently floating beyond your attention, leaving more room for comfort, more room for stillness, more room for rest. The rain continues, softly, patiently, without asking anything from you, without needing anything from you. Just a gentle rhythm, a steady companion through the night. And perhaps now, your body feels heavier, your shoulders softer, your breathing calmer, your mind quieter, as if every breath is carrying you a little deeper into comfort, a little deeper into peace, a little deeper into rest. Nothing needs to change. Nothing needs to improve. Nothing needs to happen. Everything is already okay. In this moment, you are resting, and that is enough. You are breathing, and that is enough. You are allowing yourself to slow down, and that is enough. The future can wait. Tomorrow can wait. The world can wait. For these quiet moments, there is only rest, only comfort, only the gentle feeling of drifting and floating and settling into deeper sleep, moment by moment, breath by breath, without effort, without urgency, without concern, simply drifting into the peaceful quiet of the night. The night continues, calm and unhurried, moving at its own gentle pace, and you can move at that same pace now, slow, comfortable, relaxed. There is nowhere to rush to, nothing waiting for your attention, nothing requiring your effort, only this quiet moment and the peaceful rhythm of rest. As you breathe, you may notice that each breath feels softer than the one before. Each exhale, a small release. Each inhale, a gentle invitation to relax even more. You do not need to make it happen. Your body already knows what to do. Your mind already knows how to settle. And sleep already knows how to arrive, just as it always has. The rain continues falling, steady, gentle, predictable, each drop seeming to carry away a little more tension, a little more effort, a little more wakefulness, leaving behind only comfort, only calm, only rest. Imagine yourself resting beside a quiet window, listening to the rain outside, safe, warm, comfortable, with no responsibilities, no expectations, and no need to think ahead. The world beyond that window can continue without you for a while. Everything can wait. Everything will still be there tomorrow. But right now, you belong here, in this peaceful moment, resting, breathing, drifting. And if a thought appears, you can simply notice it and let it continue on its way, like a distant cloud, moving slowly across the night sky, never needing your attention, never needing your energy, simply passing by, leaving your mind quieter and quieter and quieter still, as the night grows deeper, and your body grows heavier, and your breathing becomes slower, and more comfortable and more relaxed, there is less and less to think about, less and less to do, less and less to hold on to, until all that remains is this feeling of comfort, this feeling of safety, this feeling of rest, gently carrying you towards deeper sleep, moment by moment, breath by breath, without effort, without concern, without hurry. And now, there is nothing left to think about, nothing left to prepare for, nothing left to carry. The night has taken over, quietly, gently, patiently, allowing everything to slow, everything to soften, everything to become still. The rain continues, steady and calm, the same gentle rhythm, again and again, again and again, never asking anything from you, only accompanying you as you drift further into comfort, further into stillness, further into rest. Your breathing remains easy, natural, comfortable, effortless. The bed continues to support you completely. Nothing to hold, nothing to manage, nothing to solve. Only rest, only comfort, only this peaceful moment. And as each moment passes, you may feel yourself drifting a little deeper, and a little deeper, and a little deeper still. The thoughts of tomorrow growing more distant, the sounds of the day growing more distant, the need to think growing more distant, until everything feels soft, everything feels quiet, everything feels far away, and all that remains is the comfort of resting, the comfort of breathing, the comfort of letting go. The rain continues, the night continues, and you continue, drifting, softly drifting, gently drifting, comfortably drifting, into deeper rest, into deeper calm, into deeper sleep. Nothing to do, nothing to become, nothing to achieve. You are already resting. You are already safe. You are already enough. And with each passing moment, sleep comes a little closer, and a little closer, and a little closer still, until there is only comfort, only quiet, only peace, as the rain continues softly through the night.